Hello and welcome back to my small little library. Today's video is gonna be the Get to Know Me tag. This has a reason, so let me give you a quick explanation to why we're not doing a book-related video this week. I have some health problems. I do have some chronic illnesses that I struggle with, and this week has been a really bad week, which means I'm just not thinking clearly enough, to be honest, to like think about a video and prepare that. And you know, I originally wanted to do a book review, but I just cannot sit down and think about the stuff, to be honest. So yeah, I needed a quick video where I didn't need to think that much, that was a little bit easier on me. So I hope you will still like the video, and yeah, so I thought, why not do a tag? And then I noticed that I haven't ever get a tag like to get you to know me more, and obviously we talk about books here, but a little bit less about me, other than if you watch the vlogs, obviously. But yeah, so I thought I'd do a get to know me tag and answer a few questions about me, and yeah, hopefully you're okay with that. This is just a way to still get a video out, to be honest, because I didn't want to not upload. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the Get to Know Me tag. And yeah, hopefully I'm not just really boring as a person, but might totally be, to be honest. The questions I am using are from a website called Vlog Tribe, and it's the 25 main Get to Know Me questions. So yeah, I kind of like them, so I thought we'd use that one. There are a lot of different versions of this tag out there, so yeah. I'm gonna link the website down below, so you can look it up if you want to. So yeah, the first question is, what is my full name? And I actually have a really long name, because in my family all children got 2 middle names, which means I have 3 names pretty much, and it's Franziska, Heike, Christiane. I don't know how you would say these in English. Franziska is bad enough already, so I'm going by Franzi for all of the English speaking people. But yeah, originally my name is Franziska, and my friends call me Franzi because I hate the long name. And yeah, I'm actually named after my 2 aunts. The second question, I kind of like took that or said that already, but yeah, the second question is, do I love my name, or would I change it if I had the chance? To be honest, I would change my name if I had the chance. And in Germany you can change your name if you have a reason to. Obviously I don't have a reason to. I have a perfectly normal name, but you know, I personally am annoyed that my name really isn't doable international. I have a lot of problems if I'm like outside of Germany and people try to like pronounce my name. It's easier in like Spanish, Italian speaking countries, because they can say Francesca because that is the name equivalent there. But yeah, if you go into like more like English speaking countries, it's quite a problem because of how my name is pronounced actually. So yeah, because obviously we now live in a time where we do a lot of things international, I do a lot of things in English. My name really isn't a good name for that. So yeah, I actually would change my name, but in all honesty, I don't know what I would name myself. So yeah, don't know. The third question, when was the last time I celebrated my birthday? And that, to be honest, is actually like a special case, because I never say like I celebrate my birthday, but the fact is my partner is has his birthday 3 days before my birthday. We're actually 3 days and 3 years different. My partner is 3 years and 3 days older than me. So yeah, most of the time we celebrate his birthday and we just celebrate mine with his. But yeah, because I don't have a lot of friends, his friends all come and we celebrate together. So yeah, technically the last time I especially celebrated my birthday is probably my 18th or 19th birthday, and since then we always have... No, well, my 19th birthday is the last one I celebrated, technically, and after that we all always just celebrated together because it's easier. And yeah, now we just bring all of our friends together for like 1 day instead of 2. The fourth question. what was my favorite thing to do when I was younger? When I was younger, a lot of my favorite things to do was gaming and sports, which I still love gaming. I'm not that much into sports, to be honest, anymore, but yeah, those were the two things I did the most. Also, something that was my favorite thing was like amusement parks. I'm a big amusement park fan, and I used to live not that far away from the amusement park, the movie park, which is like yeah, it's an amusement park based on movies. They did have like some licenses. No, I don't think they have them anymore. So it's just like generic movie themed. But yeah, I used to live not that far away, so we went there a lot, and I'm an avid Disneyland fan. Obviously the Disneyland in Paris, I haven't visited the US, but yeah, so avid amusement park fan. Back then, still now. Fifth question, what is the strangest thing you believed as a child? I never really believed like really strange things, to be honest. Oh, one thing. I talked to my partner about that not that long ago, but yeah. I thought for a long time that pudding and yogurt are pretty much the same thing. One just the sweet version of the other. Yeah, as I grew older, obviously I realized that it's not the same, but I used to use the words interchangeably and be wrong all the time, which was pretty dumb, but you know, it was sweet and a dessert in my home, both of them. So yeah, I think that is why I never realized that's actually two different things and not the same. The sixth question, am I left or right-handed? I'm actually technically right-handed, but I'm pretty sure that I'm both-handed. So I can do a lot of things with the left hand. I prefer doing some things with the left hand, but I write with the right hand. So yeah, technically I'm right-handed, but I can use my computer with the left hand. I have no problem with that, so yeah, I don't know. Question number 7. Did I have many friends when growing up? No. I never had many friends. I still don't have many friends, and I'm perfectly happy with that. I have the friends from my partner, which absolutely is enough, and I have my best friend back home, where my parents used to live, so that is totally fine for me. I'm not a big people person, to be honest. Like writing over the internet, totally fine, but I have a hard time keeping up in person with people, and yeah, so I never had that many friends, to be honest. But I always was fine with like meeting my friends, you know, if they didn't mind me being there. Question number 8. Was I ever bullied as a child? Yes, I was bullied as a child. Some might say I was just a weird child. I think it's just, you know, I always looked a little bit more alternative. That wasn't really that much of a thing where I lived, to be honest, and I started coloring my hair in different colors relatively young for where I lived, to be honest. I started when I was 15, and I was more or less the first one to like color her hair red and stuff like that, and yeah, I just wasn't popular. And I once in like the primary school, I once was excluded from a class-wide birthday party. I was especially excluded, and someone told me you are not allowed to come, but everyone else is invited. Great. Yeah, I can now live with it, to be honest. I think just children in general, I think, are just assholes, to be honest. Yeah, I was once bullied for wearing the same t-shirt twice in a row. I thought it was totally fine and normal, but other people didn't. And then when in Germany, like where I lived, you finished like the first school, like first to fourth grade, you finished, and then you went on to like either like high school. But we have pretty much 3 different versions of high school. So you have like the like lowest level education, which is called Gesamtschule or like, oh, there's a different name for it, but yeah, that goes to like the 10th grade, and then you have the Realschule, which is pretty much like the those are the kids that probably all will do like education, like a labor education instead of like a university. But yeah, those are also to the 10th grade, and then you have das Gymnasium, which is like up to 13th grade, and then you can go and study at university. And when I went from like primary school to the gymnasium, I explicitly told my mom, like, please let me change classes, because I had so many children from my school before there that bullied me that I didn't want to go to that class. So she managed to switch me to a different class, so I didn't have to be in a class with them. That early the bullying was already there, you know. But yeah, I thankfully got through it. I was never like physically assaulted. Thankfully it was all just like verbally. So yeah, I managed. 9th, how many languages can you speak? Or how many languages do I speak? Technically I speak 2 languages. 2 I'm fluent in, that is German and English. Obviously, I would say I'm fluent in English, hopefully. But yeah, and then technically I learned Latin in high school, and I learned that language, which is Middle Egyptian, at university, which obviously you can't speak, so I don't think that counts. And then also I learned a lot of French, but I can't speak any of it because I'm really bad at languages, which you can probably hear. But yeah, I'm really bad at languages. My German as well isn't the best. Like, I struggle a lot with that, which is why I gave up learning new languages. I really would love to learn Dutch, to be honest, and yeah, I wouldn't mind knowing French, but I'm just not good at it, so I stopped trying, to be honest. But I think just knowing German and English is fine enough, to be honest. 10th, what's the one thing I can't leave the house without, other than my phone, keys or wallet? That is a good question. Well, I always have a pen with me, to be honest. I don't know what for, because you don't need a pen a lot of the time, but yeah, I always have a pen with me. If I can, I will have a book with me. And headphones. I cannot leave without headphones. I can't stand the noise of so many people. So yeah, I always have to have my headphones in to feel a lot better when I'm outside. So yeah, if I go out and realize I missed my headphones, I will go back, even if that makes me late. See? Then, question 11, am I a morning person or a night owl? I would say I'm kind of a merger of the two, to be honest. But yeah, I'm definitely a morning person by the definition of different people. I get up at 3:30 at night to work at 4 o'clock in the morning. Not because I have to, I can make my own hours, more or less at work, but I personally am up like really, really early in the morning because it's also quiet and peaceful out there, and I just love to like get like my quiet time in there because everyone else gets up and I can hear people outside. So yeah, so in my opinion it's technically a merger of the two, but that also means that I go to bed really early and then I just get up really early, and it works perfectly fine for me. Question number 12. Do I have any phobias? I don't think I really have any phobias, but I think my partner would say it's a phobia. I technically don't think it's counted as a phobia, but yeah, if I can see like a plate or like a glass or anything like that has like the tiniest speck of dirt on it, I can't eat or drink from it. I have a really big problem with that. I just think it's like, I don't think it's a phobia, but yeah. And I'm slightly claustrophobic, I think, but it's not like it's actually like being a problem in my life, so I don't think it technically counts as a phobia. Question number 13. Am I an extrovert? Am I an introvert? I'm the biggest introvert out there. Yeah, if you invite me to a party, you have to do it like 3 months in advance, so I am prepared and I know what I'm coming up to, and then I don't want to see people for another 1 month after that. I'm a really big introvert. I strive on alone time. I need my me time. I don't like to go out in where people are. I do it like for concerts and stuff, but yeah, I'm really not a big fan of that. And so yeah, I like to spend my time alone with all of these friends. Then, question number 14. What exotic food would I be willing to try? That one, I have to say, I have a lot of problems with food due to health issues, so I probably wouldn't try any exotic food, to be honest, because the reality is that I most likely won't be like able to digest it. Is that the right thing? Like, I probably will be sick from eating that thing, so I probably won't even try it, if you're honest. I have like a really small amount of food that I can eat and that I will eat, and yeah. It's always a struggle if I am with somebody else to go out and eat somewhere, because 90% of the time I can't eat what the people will give me, so yeah, it's a problem. So yeah, I probably wouldn't be willing to try any exotic food. Number 15, what is the one food that I refuse to eat? There are a lot of foods out there that I refuse to eat. If I'm not going off of my like problems with different types of foods, it's, oh, what it's called. I need to look up what it's called in English. Brussels sprouts. I will never eat Brussels sprouts. I hate the taste, I hate the smell, I cannot deal with them. I technically could actually eat them, but I will never. I hate that stuff. When my mom used to make Brussels sprouts, she always make like another side dish for the kids in the family who wouldn't eat the Brussels sprouts, and I have never tried them since then. I hate them. Yeah, won't eat those. Even though I know they are really, really popular, but for a lot of people, but yeah, I can't deal with them, to be honest. Question number 16, do I have any allergies? Yes, I have a bunch of allergies. I'm actually allergic to cats and horses. I'm allergic to, I'm allergic to like, I'm allergic to dust, or like dust mites, I think is the technical term. I'm allergic to mango. I'm allergic to like the adhesive in band-aids. I have a lot of like pollen. Yeah, I have a pollen allergy, and I'm allergic to like a lot of like plants, spices, stuff like that. Yeah. So I'm allergic to nickel as well. Yeah, I have like a whole lot of allergies. The testing is always really fun. So yeah. I can actually die by being in a room with a cat. I think that is quite the achievement. Question number 17. Let's get back from all of the health problems. Am I a collector of anything? If yes, how big is my collection? Obviously, I do collect books. I not only read them, I collect them. And I think I, at the moment, have like roughly between like, I don't know, 500 and 600 books here. I do also collect collector's editions from video games, but I don't have that many. And I do collect video game consoles, and we probably own like 15 of them. So yeah, it's obviously not like a really big collection, but yeah, my biggest collection are definitely my books and well, also my video games. I do collect video games, but like digital, and I don't want to talk about how many I have, because it's embarrassing, to be honest. Question number 18. Do I love playing any sports or just watching them? I hate watching sports. I'm just not a fan of that. It's because I grew up in a place where football, I think in America you'd call it soccer, but yeah, like football was really a big thing, and I hated it always since I was a child. I used to love playing sports, but yeah, I did do a lot in like when I was younger, like what's it called in English? Track, I think, where you like run 800 meters and sprints and stuff like that. I used to do that a lot. I used to do taekwondo and jumping on a trampoline, like that kind of thing, and like rhythmic gymnastics. Like I did a lot of sport when I was younger, but now I'm not really the biggest fan of that, to be honest. I'm just really not that good at sports, so I don't do it. Just like, yeah. Do I love action movies or romantic ones? Actually, I prefer action movies. I hate romance, so I don't like romance movies. But then again, I'm just not the biggest movie watcher anyway. But yeah, I would take an action movie over anything else. Preferably a fantasy movie, if I can get it. If I could live anywhere in the world, where would I live? I would actually move to Scotland if I could live anywhere in the world. Scotland or Ireland. I just love how they talk. I just love how it looks there. You know, I think it's just a really nice place to live. We visited Northern Ireland a few years ago, and it's so pretty there. So yeah, Northern Ireland, Ireland or Scotland, I would be fine with all of them. But to be honest, Germany just gives me a lot more like benefits when it comes to health insurance and stuff like that. So yeah, But if I could live anywhere, Scotland probably. You know, I just love Scottish people. I have to be honest, I love them. They're so cute. Question number 21. What do I prefer, the beach or the mountains? Definitely the mountain. I'm obviously a really pale person. I burn instantly when I go into the sun, so I would prefer the mountains because lying on a beach just really isn't my thing. I haven't really visited the mountain. We used to go to the beach, but it's called the Nordsee. It's not really a warm beach where you go into the water. It's more like walking through the mud when the water recedes. So yeah, but I prefer the mountains. Question number 22. What is the one item on my bucket list that I would like to fulfill before the end of the year? I don't really have a bucket list, to be honest. I gave up on that concept quite a while ago because my health seems to come between me and my goals anyway. So yeah, there really isn't much on it. But if I'm truly honest, I just would love to I don't know, get to at least 100 subscribers on here, to be honest. I would like to grow this channel a little bit because this is just a hobby that really gives me a lot of joy, and so yeah. Growing this channel is probably the only thing on my bucket list right now. Question number 23. How many days could I last in solitary confinement? Infinite days. If you give me books or something to do. I don't mind not having contact with other people, so yeah, I probably wouldn't have a lot of problems with that. That being said, I really don't want to be in solitary confinement. I don't want to be in any confinement, so let's just not do that. Question number 24. Can I describe myself in 3 words? Well, I would say positive, reading, kind of weird. Weird. Positive, reading and weird. Probably. And question number 25 and the last question for the tag. What are the most powerful 3 words that changed my life? Oh, I don't know. It's not 3 words, but I think what helped my life the most was you can't please them all. In some form or other, simply because I really got rid of a lot of people in my life that I just think aren't really that interested in me and just kept me around to keep me around. And so I started to cut people out of my life that I don't think bring positive things to my life. And so yeah, you can't please everyone. Be nice. Be a good person, and everything else is, you know, be the best version of yourself. And don't care what others think about you as long as you're happy with who you are, you know. So yeah, that aren't 3 words, but to be honest, I'm not a person of few words. If I talk forever. It takes me a lot of time to talk, but yeah, once I start talking, I can't stop talking. Annoyingly. But yeah, so these are the 25 questions in the Get to Know Me tag. Yeah, hopefully you heard a few new things about me, and yeah, if you want to do the tag, feel free to. It is down in the description below. I don't know, if you want to answer some of the questions for yourself in my comment section, please do that. I love hearing about you. I have some really nice interactions in the comments and I really love it. So yeah, please continue to do that. And yeah, I hope this video was okay, instead of like a usual book video, to make my life a little bit easier this week. So yeah, please leave a comment, a like, subscribe if you want to. It would really, really mean the world to me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!